So when you see the montage of falling down and stuff like that, how does that land with you?
You know, it's almost like, who is that looking back on it? After everything that, you know, the previous year, look, hey, I wanted to forget all of it. I also was numbing pain and have been very open about, you know, seeing a psychiatrist and all of that.
Garcelle, you were obviously pretty vocal about Erika's drinking. When did you start to be concerned?
It wasn't until my party and the incident with Jax, because I didn't realize how bad the Jax thing was until I watched the episode. And I have a question. Why him? Out of everybody in the party, why would you say that to him and not a grown-up and not PK and not Mo and not anybody?
Jax was not singled out. It could have been anybody. It was me being drunk and stupid. It wasn't anger. It doesn't come from a bad place. It comes from a irresponsible place.
And Dorit, you didn't even say anything to her.
Actually. I did.
You said he's picking up flowers for his mama.
He's
What's
just
that?
He's getting the flowers for his mama.
Kyle, you and Dorit laughed about it, and it was unsettling to watch.
Did you miss what Erika said to Garcelle's son, the 14-year-old, to go off?
I know.
I was there.
I mean, it's not funny, but it is funny.
I think it's great that she did that.
I, like Garcelle, never saw it in person. So when I saw the episode, I was mortified. My husband was mortified.
But I don't see what would be funny about it at all.
I don't
what
either.
What would be funny about it at all?
That's my bad.
Had I done that to you, it would have been a totally different story,
no.
And you know it.
No. I felt terrible. We both felt terrible. Anyone who knows me knows that being a mom comes first.
I understand that, but it's my kid as opposed to your kid.
First of all, I was taken aback, Garcelle. I was shocked when she said that.
I can understand that.
And I was disgusted. I felt like someone stabbed me in the stomach. I swear to you, I felt so sick.
So did you have an out-of-body experience?
No.
Like, what happened?
I told Erika that night, we went out for dinner. I told her, I said, Erika, like, what the are you doing? Really was not okay.
Well, Erika was wrong.
I've said I was wrong.
What was your reaction to Erika's apology to you? Did you feel complete from that?
I don't know if I felt complete. When someone's apologizing in this group, they tend to get to it. And then they're like, I'm sorry, I own it, you know. And you can't really, you look like a crazy person.
For still talking about it. Right.
And so I accepted it. I accepted it.
Erika, you were recently cleared in what seemed like a pretty significant fraud lawsuit that said that you knew about what was happening.
Do you want me to pull out my notes? I can read it to you. The court concluded that there is no evidence of any knowledge on Erika's part of any wrongdoing by Tom Girardi or Girardi Keys, and no evidence of Erika's participation in any wrongdoing.
That's significant. What was your reaction to that?
She was the first person to text me and say, congratulations on your win. I'm very happy for you.
That's great.
Right. And so, and I appreciate...
And I meant it.
I know you did, or you wouldn't have done it.
No, I wouldn't have.
And I appreciate that.
Renee from Facebook said in May of this year, Tom was disbarred and ordered by the California Supreme Court to pay almost $2.3 million plus 10% interest for funds stolen from some of his clients. Can you still sit there and say there may be no victims?
No, there's none of mine. I do not share in that responsibility.
I think that really triggered some of the women here.
There's dead people that money was stolen from.
I don't give a about anybody else but me. It doesn't matter if it triggers them or not. I'm in a very sticky legal fight that's very layered. I'm going to do what I need to do, and a judge just ruled in my favor.
But that was not the only case
there are many.
that Tom
That's what
misappropriated funds.
Hold on.
Allegedly.
That's right.
But when the women say that they don't feel that you're expressing empathy, you say what?
That's on them. That's their opinion.
But it's the delivery. When you say I don't give a about anyone but myself.
Okay, Dorit, so the plane is going down, and they tell you to put on your oxygen mask first before you can help anybody else. I'm helping myself so that in the future, I can help everyone else. My battles are far from over.
But even that, what you just said right now, is a lot better than what you said that night.
In the moment, when you have been absolutely cornered for a very long time, I would have loved to have had that clarity. I did not. I have been disappointed in my behavior all through the season.
You have.
Yes, Andy, and I'm in therapy about it, and I'm doing the best I can.